Hey y'all, it's Zoe, and today I'm gonna take you through my week. I usually do this live, but I'm trying a new thing where I'm doing a voiceover instead. So I'm starting off the week on Monday. I always start my mornings off washing up, doing my hair. My Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are kind of similar in the morning, so you probably will end up seeing some of the same footage on those 3 days. But I've learned that ever since I cut my hair and got bangs, I have to take a little bit longer in the mornings to do my hair because I'm like very particular about how my bangs look in the mornings. So here's me trying to do my hair, and I put a lot of products in them. Not really, it's just water to help brush my hair back, and then sometimes I use hairspray to help shape the bangs. And then I have a little round brush that I'm using right now, and I also have a little comb. Also, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a sweater at the end of April, it's because Ohio decided to be cold for absolutely no reason. Yeah, don't ask me why. But anyways, once I finally finished putting my hair together, it was time for me to go to my 9 a.m. class. So I walked to class. It was really cold. My first class is called Anime and Manga, and we watched Full Metal Alchemist. Then I walked over to one of the on-campus cafes. And I usually go there Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings just to get something to drink, maybe something a little bit to eat. There's Alex in his backpack. The line can sometimes be pretty long, but it's still nice to do that in the morning just to have something small to eat. And I also get a free hour to just do my homework. And on Mondays, Molly joins me because she doesn't have lab or anything like that. And then I walk to my 11 a.m. class. It's actually the class that I TA. Addison is in that class, and I'm his TA, so it's kind of funny. It's Intro to Psychology. All of the TAs are either juniors or seniors, and I don't remember why we stopped here on the staircase, but I'm already doing this voiceover and I don't want to cut the clips, so I'm so sorry about that. I really should have cut them before I started talking, but it's whatever. So yeah, that class has 10 TAs. We're all senior psychology or neuroscience majors. After that class is over, I get to go to lunch, and after lunch I go to work at the study abroad office. Usually after the study abroad office, I then have dance company sharings where we all share what we have so far for the piece. But since the dance concert is over now, this is some footage of me at a Fulbright interest meeting. I went and got a bagel because the building that it's in also has another cafe. So I spent my time just, spreading cream cheese on this bagel and listening to some Fulbright experiences, and also information for the next round of applications. So that was pretty fun. And then I did have a tutoring session, which I usually don't have tutoring on Monday evenings, but I decided to have one just because I didn't have anything else going on anyways. And then after the tutoring session, I did have dinner. I don't remember if it was before tutoring or after tutoring, but then I had a WASU meeting, which is the adoption student org on campus. Sometimes I have other student org meetings, but it was just for WASU today. And then I got home and I brushed my hair out for the night, and now that was pretty much it for my Mondays. My Mondays are super duper busy. So yeah. And now we are on to Tuesday. I started off the day getting my hair brushed. Yes, it looks that crazy in the morning. I wish I was lying, but I'm not. So here's a little time lapse of that. And then I have class at 9:30, which I didn't film. But after class, I go to lunch, and while I'm at lunch, I meet up with my friend Donald, who you're about to see. Usually after lunch, I have a staff meeting for my job, but this Tuesday, we didn't have one because they were in some kind of a budgeting meeting. So I had lunch with the fellas. And then after my staff meeting, I have about an hour until my 2:30 class, so I usually go and study. And then after my 2:30 class, I have tutoring. Then I go to dinner again. And then this Tuesday, I just happen to be taking a shower. I shower every other night. Sometimes on Tuesdays, I would have rehearsal. So back when I was part of the dance company, before the dance concert, I did have rehearsal on Tuesday evenings. But now that the dance concert is over, I get to show y'all what it's like when I don't have rehearsals. So yeah, I just took a shower and that was the end of that. And then Wednesday rolled around and the same thing. I had my 9 a.m. class where we just worked on our final creative project where we have to kind of build our own anime. Went to the cafe again. Went to my 11 a.m. class again, and then I went to lunch and I went back to work. This time my work shift was a little bit longer. Then after my work shift is over, I usually have a little more time, so I got dinner and then I went to office hours for my TA class, and then I went home, and that was pretty much it. Then it's Thursday, and Thursdays I get up a little bit earlier and I go to breakfast in the morning, and then I go to my 9:30 class, which I didn't get footage of, but then I did my usual lunch, chill at 2:30 class, tutoring. I didn't have tutoring this Thursday, which I was so happy about because I got to go to Dogs on a Lawn, which was hosted by my school, where they just brought a bunch of dogs that belong to staff members, and it was really fun. And then instead of having rehearsal, which I usually would have Tuesday, Thursdays, I instead went to go see my roommate's performance. She was in a cute little musical called You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. It had all of the Charlie Brown characters, and it was really, really cute. And then when the musical ended, that was pretty much the end of my day. So here's me lying in my LED lights, which I did turn on red because I find that the easiest to fall asleep to. And then Friday morning came around. I don't know why that was a really long pause, so I apologize. But we just went around and looked at everyone else's projects, so that was really fun. And then, I went back to the cafe. Here's Isabella. She's so sweet. I met her on the service trip. Then I went to my 11 a.m. class. I went to lunch, and after lunch I had a short little meeting with someone in the cafe, and then I literally didn't get any other footage of Friday, so I apologize for that. But Fridays end early for me. They end right after lunch, which is why I don't have a lot of footage, so I just get to kind of do my own thing. Sometimes I'll do homework, sometimes I'll crochet, sometimes I'll just chill or schedule other meetings or run errands and stuff like that. So now I guess we can move on to Saturdays. Usually Saturday mornings I have to take Addison to work, but he didn't have work this Saturday, so instead I just got to laze in bed for a while. Here's me doing some weird poses because I was like, I'm going to be voicing over. I don't know how long I'm going to voice over. I guess I wanted to talk about the ribbon in my hair. But yeah, and then I had a little Zoom interview this morning. So I did that. It was about, it was something for my school's Worcester magazine. Usually on Saturdays after I take Addison to work, I just sit and do homework. And if I finish my homework on time, I'll get to crochet. Sometimes there are events on campus that are on Saturday afternoons, so I'll do that as well. After my interview was over, I met up with Addison and we went to go and get lunch together. And we went to lunch at Panera because he was in the middle of some kind of a training, so we met up close to where he was training. Then I just stayed in the Panera and did homework. I haven't gone to a Panera and done homework since high school, so it was kind of fun. And then after that, his training was over and we decided to go get dinner, and we found this really cool hot pot restaurant, and neither of us have had hot pot in a really long time, so it was really nice doing that. And then that was pretty much the end of Saturday. Oh, I'm losing my days. So then Sunday came around. It was really rainy. Didn't like that. It's been raining for literally like 5 days now because I'm editing this, and it's been rainy since then. So I spent my morning crocheting. I like to spend my time crocheting on Sundays. I like to get all my homework done on Saturdays. I really don't know why I hit my head on the yarn, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I just pretty much spent Sunday crocheting. I'm trying to make a beanie for my friend. I think I was playing with my bangs because I am very like overly concerned about how they look all the time, and I get really self-conscious that they're like not even or something like that. And then I guess I was fumbling to set up the camera, but then I just did some homework after, and then Sunday ended. It was a very long day. I planned 2 events, but it was super fun, and I hope you enjoyed following along with me on my week. And yeah, see you all next week. Bye.